everybody. Okay, so I got a spoiler alert in case you haven't seen Bone the Beautiful today, because I'm afraid I'm gonna break the. I'm gonna tell you some tidbits that you won't know until you see the episode. So, um, okay, so it's Friday and they teased us because it didn't happen that Brooke and Rich are in Monte Carlo. Yes. However, they just got here at the last minute in today's episode, so they weren't there the entire time. So that whole thing where they're alone and hanging out, whatever, and then you see somebody in the background going, "Why is this happening?" We don't get to see who that is at all, and they teased it last week, thinking it was going to happen sometime. It didn't happen. They arrived, but nothing happened yet. So bad tease. Number two, they're really putting Crew Morrow as Will on the front burner for sure. And that's great. It's really great. I think that he has natural ability, although they haven't really given anything with real meat yet. So we're going to still have to wait on that one. Although, um, well, see, this is how I operate. If my, this wouldn't happen because I don't have kids. But if I had had kids when I was younger and I had adult children by now and they acted like he did, I would tell him, you can't do that. Um, you know, this is your house, yes, but this is my house too. And if I have somebody over, then don't act like you're 12 and haven't seen anybody. And don't make anybody feel bad because they happen to live in the house that you don't live in anymore because you've been supposed to be away. So, yeah, but of course that doesn't happen. So okay. Today, Luna and Poppy feel bad because, Poppy feels really bad because she says, well, I didn't want to meet your son like that. And, oh my God, what must he think of me? Okay, first of all, you're an adult woman. You have like intimate moments, I hope. And yeah, you didn't think anybody was going to be in the house. So what are you supposed to do? Do nothing. Um, I don't know. And then Luna says, well, I understand what you mean, but I feel kind of bad too because I feel like I dumped a lot on him. He just got back here. Yeah, I don't know. And then he goes to see Katie, which this part is really cool because, well, he was going to see Katie anyway, okay, because it's his mother. But what was cool was he went by the flower shop, and got yellow roses, which happened to be her favorite, and had the bouquet up like hiding his face, so you didn't know it was him until she says, "Okay, yes," and then he reveals himself, and she's, "Oh Will, oh my God, I can't believe you're here," and so that was really cool. Um, and that's a good introduction into the soap opera for him, and because right within 5 seconds or maybe a minute, you get to see the dynamic between mother and son. So I like it. Okay. So then the other storyline for today. Well, there were a couple actually. Okay. So Steffi hasn't quite told Finn that she is going to, or she's threatening to pull the Hope of the Future line again. And Hope just happens to be in the office and tells Finn what I just said. And so he is caught between two women. Only thing is, which is bad enough for a guy, number one. But number two, one happens to be his wife, and the other happens to be the woman who is fantasizing about him. So that can't be a good place. And also, some people might say that he defended Hope a little too hard because he's not married to Hope. So he should, in theory, according to some people, I guess, defend Steffi harder than Hope. But I don't know. Um, okay, so we had that going on. Then the other storyline that was kind of tucked in there was Poppy and Luna went back to their apartment where they used to live. Apparently, the apartment is going to be demolished, so they have to get their belongings before that happens, right? Okay, so they have to go alone. Look at all these coincidences, okay? They have to empty out the place, okay? That I believe. But then they have to go alone, and then so Poppy happens to not be in the scene with Luna for like 2 minutes, and then in 2 minutes, Luna just happens to uncover a bunch of letters by Tom Starr to her mother, and then she questions her about, well, could Tom Starr really be my father, kind of a thing. And of course, Poppy has to look like she's shocked by this revelation, although she's the one who knew about it the whole time. Because remember, she just told Bill 2 days ago, and Bill took it way too nice for a guy, which I discussed that already. So now your daughter is uncovering your secret that another man could be her father, and now you have to defend it. Okay, which I understand all that to a point. But then also, you're gonna get mad at her for discovering something you could and shouldn't have hidden in the first place. Can we say messed up here? So I don't know. I don't know. I feel bad for Luna because, of course, she's gonna have to try. Well, I would think that with the bond that Poppy and Luna have, she's gonna defend her mother, but then she's also gonna feel bad for Bill because Bill has been given this thing idea that this is how it is, and proof and everything, so-called proof, right? Okay, so now we have other evidence that might prove the other side, and just so happens the other guy is now deceased, so he can't even defend himself, say anything, because he's gone. This is too nice. This is too wrapped up in a bow for me. I'm used to messy. You either get like two options. You either get nice and tidy, you know, you have a kid in marriage, whatever. Or you get messy, which this should be, but it's not even messy because the other guy isn't here to say anything. This is just messed up. I don't know. Although I did say that way back when they said Bill might be the father, I was on board because they do need some uh, 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 females in the family because all he has is boys. Okay, estrogen. Estrogen is the word I was looking for. They need some estrogen in the family as opposed to testosterone. Okay. However, um, for you to just claim that something is, and then now to mess it all up months later, I come on. Um, so yeah, I'm now interested or intrigued by that, but I don't know. I don't know. Um, so yes, that's where I am with this, and I'm sorry if I feel like I don't know. I don't mean to sound dejected. It's just I don't like it when I feel like I've been played by for a fool. I just don't like that. So we'll have to wait until next week. All right. Bye, everybody.